Hi everyone, it's another TMJ video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at my build. This is the Mech Core. The basis for this build is a Asus Republic of Gamer Formula 6 with a 4770K. Talk a little about the case first, of course. What I did here was I created something, you know, with a lot of room inside. This is two XPs stacked on top of each other. And the reason for this is because I always felt, you know, the original XP was a little limited in space. So I always wondered, you know, what would it be like to have two XPs on top of each other, you know, that could fit everything. And here's the result. So as I said, motherboard, CPU on top. Maybe we want to bring it closer in. So on top we have two Asus GTX 780s, the direct CU2 variants in SLI, of course. The VRM solution here on the Republic Gamer motherboard is cool. This is 1610 hose. All of these is the 90-degree fittings, EK 90-degree fittings with compression fittings on. Now, some of you may notice that there's no side panel here. This was actually a deliberate thing because what I wanted to do was to create something that did not have the traditional lines, and you know, it would be obvious, you know, to build something, you know, like a side panel here. But I thought, why not keep it clean? Why not just make it something, you know, a little untraditional? So I went with no side panels, no side windows, and I'm quite happy about that. So the water block is a EK CSQ clear variant. So it's a plexi top, so you can see the red dye. This dye is XSPC blood red. Maybe a little clear variant, but I think it gives off the builds, you know, quite nice. It's a nice quality coolant. The extensions, as you can see here on a 24 pin, is a Bitfinex Alchemy, black and red. And this is actually quite hard to come by when you live in Denmark. So these things are actually ordered from Special Tech UK, and they really, you know, they really do quite good. In the power supply here is a Corsair AX860i. What I did actually to get this, because some of you might notice that this, why does this sticker why is it the right way around? It's because I've heated it up and turned it around, so that's why it's not a fluke accident or something like that. So it was deliberate, you know, to get it the right way around, because originally and out of the box it would turn the other way around, so it wouldn't, you know, look too good in a build where you have this on the side. So what else is there to say? Also Alchemy fittings, Bitfinex Alchemy black and red fittings on the graphics cards. Now all the fans in this case are Corsair fans, except two Noctua R8 fans in the bottom. I went with those because I've always wanted some Noctua fans in my build, but because they're ugly as hell with the beige and stuff like that. But even though they're ugly, everyone knows that Noctua, you know, oozes of quality. So I have two R8 fans fitted in the bottom, in the space where the cutout is for the fans. I have to say, English is not my native language. I'm a Dane, so you have to excuse me if I stumble across the words. But I think we're gonna get to where we want in a matter of time. Now, the bottom compartment here houses Alpha Cool 360mm radiator. I could take so the Alpha Cool. So the bottom compartment here houses an Alpha Cool 360mm monster rad. 360 long, of course, and 80mm thick. It's a push-pull with Corsair SP120s in Quiet Edition. And obviously for this, you know, the only thing this thing is cooling is the VRM solution here, and the CPU itself. So obviously this was meant for something a lot bigger. And the way I set this up is that it can actually house another 360mm Monster Rad if I want to, so that I can make a loop that cools, you know, both the CPU and the GPUs. But because of financial reasons, I had to limit this build to include only the CPU and the VRM, of course. So obviously the temps are very, very cool. I had this running at 4.4 gigahertz all day, every day at 1.2 to 1.225 volts, you know. And I've never seen it above 60 in OCCT, so that's quite nice. But obviously overkill for something like this. But you know, we all like overkill. So now. What else is there to say? The pump and reservoir combo, if you want to bring us around here, Chris, let's move this. You can also get a little look at the storage solution here. There. Now the pump I also went with is also a bit overkill for this. It's a D5 Vario pump, very, very powerful pump, 1500 liters an hour, and it's mounted on an EK Clear CSQ 140 tube reservoir. This is actually meant to be, you know, a pump and reservoir combo. And what it is you take the EK Vario pump, you fit it in a bottom. Screwed in on the bottom, and you have a very, very cool, very, very nice looking pump and res combo. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Storage in this is an OCZ Agility 3 120 gigabyte SSD for boot drive. And for more general storage, you know, I have a Western Digital Black 1 terabyte hard drive to take, you know, take the Steam library and stuff like that. So now, as you can see here again, I went with no windows on the side panel here. And what I also did, you know, to bring out the red a little bit more, because this is obviously a red and black build, is I created nuances of pinstriping here. So to get it, you know, the inspiration for this build is more, you know, mechs and anime. In the sense that, you know, this was supposed to be a more rugged build. You know, you could always get a more clean build, but this is more like, you know, a tried and proven build. This is something, you know, you would take to war. You trust this thing to have been in war. You know, the inspiration is manga, anime. You know, those types of mechs. You know, Mech Warrior. You know, whatever. And it's supposed to be, you know, it has, you know, more armor plated, more like this thing can take a beating and kick your ass, you know. So this was my inspiration for it. I don't know, there's not much to say about this. Follow this thing on Tech Power Up. Give it a vote, leave a comment, subscribe on our videos if you want to see more of this, because this is obviously not the last time we're gonna do something crazy like this. Yeah, another TMJ video for you, and thank you for watching.